Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for November 18th to the end of the month. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump right into it. Taurus, listen, the next 2 weeks, truly life changing because we are entering a new era. Clearly, Pluto is moving into Aquarius. I've talked about this. We're at the brink of the age of Aquarius. This is a defining time. And I'm going to tell you why. November 19th is going to be a really big date, okay? But you do see that Mercury goes retrograde. You also see that we move into Sagittarius season. One thing that I want to let you know, okay? Something that I just felt that it was crucial to just kind of like give you a reminder before we dive into this. And I think I talked about this on my Instagram, but before we even get to Sagittarius season, the Sun and Mars are in mutual reception. Now, I don't really talk about this that much. I'm probably going to do like separate videos for members that are talking more about these things. But listen, the reason I'm bringing this up is because even though there are no aspects for the first week between Sun and Mars, think of them as boosting each other, right? Each in each other's signs, right? So this is conducive energy giving you this ambition, this strength, this willpower. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? So definitely they're kind of like working off each other. Or think of it as like Romeo and Michelle or Mork and Mindy, however you want to see it. But this is definitely amplifying those energies for you, particularly for you around partnerships, relationships, one-on-one commitments, home matters, significant other, children, the foundations of your life. So like I said, this is giving you great ambition and power. However, if you don't use this energy, what it is, it's you not doing enough with the power that you're given. So use this energy, please. Please use this energy because you're not going to have it after Thursday. Now, and I'm going to tell you something else that's I'm going to congratulate you for, okay, a little bit later. But let's get to Monday, November 18th. We got Mercury opposite Jupiter on the same day the Sun trine Neptune. I mean, this is very unique. It's very interesting. What I like about this, it kind of feels like this kismet energy where you might have like a Billy Elliot moment, okay, that something around this day will show you that anything is possible as long as you believe in yourself, as long as you see the big picture. Because when Mercury is opposite Jupiter, there really could be something here that happens where you might even, like, I don't know, walk into a Whole Foods that says, "You got this, girl." And that you're just like, that really speaks to me, okay? Or someone could say something to you where it is maybe even like testing you in a weird way, like and they're not being very tactful about it. And that inspires you. You're like, you know what? I'm going to show you, okay? And that's because the Sun is trining Neptune, and this aspect kind of propels you to go after your dreams, to dream big, to become that dancer, right? That Billy Elliot ballet dancer. This is a lot of compassion. It's spirituality. It's really big emphasis on the arts, being inspired by the arts. Again, literal, like maybe interpretive dance, or so. Go see something. Go to a ballet. Go to a rock concert. Just be inspired. Be inspired around this time and inspire yourself and dream big. Okay, I like this day. Okay, this is you saying I'm gonna make it all happen. So whatever your goals are, dream big, pave the way. All right. Now, Tuesday, November 19th. What did I say earlier? Going to be a really big day. Two things are happening here. Okay. So before I even tell you about Pluto moving into Aquarius, another thing that I'm going to tell you is something where first of all, I have to congratulate you, okay? The reason why I say that is because you know that the North Node is in Aries, right? The North Node, this point of destiny, right? Fate, whatever you want to call it, your mission statement while you're here at Earth, it's in Aries. It's going to be here for a few more months, all right? But Chiron, the wounded healer, is also in Aries. And Chiron went retrograde in July, right? He's going to be activated today with a trine to Mercury. This is going to be the first of 3 trines we have for the rest of this year, which is a month and a half, right? So that's really nice. But the point is, November 19th, with Chiron trining Mercury, You're going to start feeling this major, significant healing process, right? The reason why I'm congratulating you is because you've had Chiron here in your 12th house. That's what Aries represents for you. For some time, you've done a lot of healing. Look at where you're at now. So be very proud of yourself. Be very proud of yourself for where you are now compared to where you were even last year, right? Even last year. So this is really special, okay? This is really special. It's Chiron's the wounded healer, working with wounds, having solutions, doing that healing work. Mercury is connecting you with other people, allowing you to communicate, speaking words of healing as well. And it may not even be you. It may not even be you. It may be other people, okay? That's part of this healing journey, you healing someone else. So don't be afraid to go deep. Don't be afraid to go deep with this aspect, okay? There could be something here linked to April 2024 when we did have that new moon total solar eclipse in Aries, right? So there you could feel some movement, but just remember, this is a trine. This is very auspicious. It's the first of 3 trines we will have. So in 2025, you're going to look back to this time, to this date, and think, wow, this is when my new journey began. This is when the healing process began. And a lot of it's going to be up here. This is the 12th house. It's up here, but it's also here. It's spirituality. It's things beyond the physical plane, very nebulous. It's healing is what it is. So what you're doing is you're just aligning with this energy. All right. So now, why do I bring this up? Why am I bringing up Chiron? I rarely talk about Chiron, but this is significant because not only is that significant in the 3 trines, right? But it's happening on the 19th, right? In numerology, break it down. 1 + 9 = 10. That is wholeness, right? That's also the end of a chapter, November 19th. A new cycle. There's this new cycle happening because 1 0 = 1, right? Now, on the day that Pluto moves into Aquarius, that's happening at 0 degrees. And so you got 1 and you got 0, right? So remember what 1 + 9 = 10. So you got that. But at the same time, that 0 being the degree of new beginnings, and Pluto is going to be in Aquarius for 19 years. Come on. Big. This is going to be a really big time of new beginnings. And as I said, Pluto moving into Aquarius, really big. Not even a new beginning, a new era. And I talk more about Pluto and Aquarius in another video that I did in the past. I'll leave it in the description box. I'll leave it at the end of this video if you want to know what that means for you. Taurus, just know that you're going to have a lot of power when it comes to career, because Pluto moving into Aquarius is your 10th house. So if you're not here for career, it is fame. It's public recognition. It's your reputation. It's honors, achievements. You're about to achieve a lot. 19 years. Okay. And so Pluto is officially here, no longer dipping in and out of other signs, no longer teasing us. This is official. Okay. First time in 250 years for this long 19-year process. So what is this? This is the snake shedding its skin. Okay. It's Capricorn skin, right? Because Pluto's finally leaving Capricorn since 2008. And this is transformation. This is rebirth. This is regeneration. This is a force of change. You have no idea how much Pluto moving into Aquarius is going to impact your life for nearly 20 years. You can have a lot of cycles within cycles, all right, for the next 19 years. But I even remember when Pluto was in Sagittarius. Do you remember that? At the turn of the century, we had Pluto in Sagittarius. Do you remember how different your life was? Let's start with year 2000, okay? 2000 to 2008. Think about how much it transformed when Pluto went into Capricorn in 2008. Now, that is big because you could have had some big moments from 2000 to 2008. That was intense. All right. So again, just be very proud of yourself. I'm very proud of you, Taurus. Be very proud of yourself. Now, Pluto moving into Aquarius, again, new era. Like I said, even in my last live stream, we're at the brink of the age of Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius is radical. It's genius. Above all, it is people. It's all about the people. power, empowerment to the people, to the masses, to humanity, okay? The everyday people, not corporations, not government. That was all Capricorn. That was Pluto and Capricorn. It's shifting now to the people. And so this is you. This is you, right? This is you and how you contribute to humanity, to the greater good, okay? The collective, the role that you play. Especially, I mean, like y'all, some of y'all gonna be really famous. I hope you know that. That's it. This is gonna be really nice. So just this is gonna be big. Just know this is marking the beginning of this new era. Go ahead and get your Pluto tattoos. Go ahead and name your kids Pluto. Whatever you want to do. Just know you're about to go through this major transformation, and we get to experience this. Okay, not literally no one on this planet has, right? Pluto and Aquarius. I mean, we did for a little bit when it went in and out a little bit, but again, it's here solid. 19 years, 250 years. So not everyone on this planet gets to experience Pluto and Aquarius. Consider yourself lucky. Okay. Now, Thursday, November 21st, Sun moves into Sagittarius. We officially move into Sagittarius season. This is going to be big. You got Mercury and the Sun here for the next 4 weeks. I mean, this is going to be you going deep. You're going to be having big moments. Really, really big moments. Your transformation, empowerment. This is all 8th house activity, financial. Finances is going to be a big part of the next 4 weeks for you. Maybe even business partners. There could be money activity, inheritance, investments, bonuses, commissions. Consider that. That's going to be a thing for the next few weeks for you here. Okay. Next 4 weeks, but this is all part of the process of you seeking wisdom, even freedom. But again, like I said, your monthly forecast, it's all about the big picture here. All about the big picture. All right. Love, a really big thing here as part of the 8th house. All right. So there's going to be a big focus on there for you, especially as we move into Sagittarius season, because you see on that same day, the Sun will sextile Pluto. So we're kicking off Sagittarius season with a bang. I mean, this is the very first aspect that Pluto is going to have in Aquarius at 0 degrees. Huge. Huge. The Sun just moved into Sagittarius. Fire and air, they blend so well together. Okay. They're really, really, really big. So you could already start feeling shifts in terms of career, like that sense of empowerment, finances, relationships, being a powerful powerhouse of empowerment. Maybe even getting, support from authorities. I would not be surprised if there was some, maybe a boss or a VIP or like a CEO or someone that, really recognizes you, where there's something here. There's something here for you. Okay. Now, Friday, November 22nd, now you got Venus sextile Saturn. This is going to be really absolutely amazing. Remember, Saturn brings that stability, even you becoming more of an authority. Again, this is just really, really, really nice. Think about the long term in terms of what you desire, all right, and your values, things that bring you pleasure. I love this. I love this because remember, Saturn in Pisces, this is all about your not only is love, relationships, beauty, money, creativity, things that Venus represents, but when it's sextiling Saturn, I get a very harmonious aspect. Wow, that's your hopes and wishes and dreams. Also something with groups you belong to, maybe allies, communities, social network, friendships. There could be something here, but this is you prioritizing, having this sense of security, stability as you move forward. You are not messing around. And then we move into the next week. You see that Monday, November 25th, we've got Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. So we're here. Okay. So you've already been feeling little bits of Mercury retrograde because of his in shadow. And as I mentioned, your monthly forecast, Mercury in Sagittarius alone is just like a little like, what? Just know that if you are a cross watcher, if you watch for your rising, your moon, or for, I don't know, your husband, your kid, Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius is really going to affect Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces the most. All right. So again, Mercury retrograde. I don't even have to, what happens during Mercury retrograde. Just be mindful of travel and communication, technology. Do not go out, buying, a new computer or, like a phone. You can. I've said in past readings, I bought a phone during Mercury retrograde. nothing had like hitchless, right? It was fine. Everything worked fine. But just know when Mercury retrograde is, the chances are a little bit higher that there could be a little bit of like, what is going on, right? Same thing with with Mercury retrograde. Well, this one in particular, the fact that it is in your 8th house, yeah, there could be some two things. Secrets. Okay, secrets. Again, maybe you telling people things, maybe you discover some things here. All right, but I don't see anything that maybe like watch out. Just know that there may be some things coming to the surface. Second thing is, yeah, people from your past. You're probably seeing some of them. Could be ex-lovers, could be business partners, things like that. Okay, they may be popping up in your inbox, your Instagram feed, whatever it is. Okay, now the last thing is that with Mercury retrograde, with any Mercury retrograde, you want to reassess, reevaluate, all of that. You reassess things, okay? Especially with finances, with business, with lovers. But the thing is, here with this Mercury retrograde for you, Taurus, there may be something here that you could go back to and rectify, all right? And yes, there could be some things that you may think about that you're like, oh, I regret saying that back in October, or I regret doing, let me fix that now. Okay. So that's just something that may be happening for some Tauruses, right? Just the Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius does not like complicated things. Mercury retrograde is like, it's almost like a jigsaw puzzle that you can't figure out. Okay. So what did I say with this Mercury retrograde? It's all about the big picture. So pull out, see the big picture, see everything from, just pull out a little bit, bring logic, rationale to the table. But the biggest thing of all, look at things in a new perspective. This Mercury retrograde, yes, you will. Okay. You definitely will. Now, the other thing is, we'll talk about when we get to December. That's when I really want you to watch out, because Mars is going to be retrograde too. Now, Mercury retrograde in a fire sign, while Mars is retrograde in a fire sign. I mean, stay frosty, be cool. We'll talk about that. You could feel a little bit like sludgy energy when we get to December, but you could start feeling it now as Mars moves slower and slower and slower and slower. Okay. Just remember Mercury's retrograde until December 15th. Now, Wednesday, November 27th. Now you got the sun trining Mars. Remember, I just talked about that mutual reception, but the sun has moved into Sagittarius. Now you got this great, wonderful trine. This is rocket boosters. This is you having clarity, taking action. This is the sun blasting all this life force energy into the planet of action. They're working together, but this is you feeling alive. This is the sun trining Mars. This is absolutely amazing. I love this. I love this energy for you. So yes, there could be a lot of money matters, financial matters, love matters, home matters, all at the forefront here. There's definitely something here for you to look forward to. This is when doors open for you. This is you opening doors as well. Remember, Mars is all about action, okay? And the sun is optimism. So this is something that is really exciting. It's really not something where it's like launching something new. Maybe feeling progress, or really, working on something that you've already been working on where you take it to another level, okay? But it can be a ramp off to something new, because just 3 days later is when we will have that new moon in Sagittarius. We'll talk about that next week, okay? Because for your December forecast, because it is happening late at night, and it's also going to have more impact on the first 2 weeks of December. Lastly, don't forget Mars is physicality as well, right? So you could just feel this physical strength, the sun bringing this vitality. And this is a really, really special day, okay? And happy Thanksgiving to anybody living in the U.S. You know it is Thanksgiving week with Mercury retrograde. How about that? How about that? Plan carefully and logically. And just, like I said, with any Mercury retrograde, as long as you're aware of the fact that something could go a little bit sideways, not will, but could, right? Remember, it's just potentially. Then the less it's going to you're going to feel that. All right. So Taurus, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you for November 18th to the end of the month. Okay, Taurus. Okay. Taurus. Wow. Woo. Oh gosh. Okay, let's get started. Taurus. I do a traditional cult across spread, offers the best overview, and if we need to pull clarifiers, well, you know that we will. Secondly, Taurus, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. You know I love y'all. I really, really, y'all. I went deep. And let's do it. Yeah. You're gonna. This is gonna be a week where things are just gonna change. Things are gonna change. You're gonna see things change. I'm happy that things are going to change for you. But there goes my doorbell. I'm on a call. So don't just be mindful. That was my landlord. Sorry. I don't want to pause this video and then I have to like do all these like edits and have to do it like all over. Anyway, Taurus. So yeah, I didn't talk to her. But anyway, you're going to be good. You're going to be fine. Just be willing to be vulnerable because it feels like there may be something here that you have to actually look into. Okay. I'm going to talk about that. Let's get started. You got the Knight of Swords. All right. So Knight of Swords. There you go. Blasting off. There you go. What is it? What do you need? My landlord's been ringing my doorbell all day. Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords. I get that I'm bringing you into my world here. Did you see? I even made faces at her. Okay, you got the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords. There you go. You're blasting forward. I really love that for you. You see what's happening here. Okay, so before I even get there, I'm going to show that you've got the Devil and you got the Three of Swords. All right. So with that Knight of Swords, I want you to use that constructively because Knight of Swords can be a little bit impulsive and can be, a little bit headstrong or just like, I'm not listening to anybody. I'm just like, I'm just going to do my own thing. I'm going to get what I want. And I get it with Mars and Leo. Yeah. Do it. Take that inspired action, though. Remember, it's all about being inspired. But this is also just being bold, being courageous, like moving lightning speed, especially up here. So there may be a lot of things that you're processing. All right. A lot of things that you're processing. A lot of just change here, too. Okay. A lot of change. It really is all about thought, though. All right. Remember, swords are the mental suit. You even see like he's got birds, he's got butterflies, like all over his armor here, but also fire under his feet. So when I say blazing forward, yes, you could be processing a lot of things. But again, remember what I said earlier is just do it in a way where it's inspired action, being able to listen to other people as well. Okay. It's not, and again, I think a lot of y'all are going to be doing that, looking across your cross. It's just these two cards we're going to talk about, but you got the Page of Wands and the Heart of Your Spread. Absolutely amazing. Page of Wands. Yeah. It's in the Heart of Your Spread. There's something new that is happening for you. There's something, remember, even with the sun trining Neptune, visualize the things that you want. You create your reality. Okay. Dream big. He does. Page of Wands does. He's the only page that's got, look, he's got two hands on that wand. He's not going to let that go. Okay. So there is something rooting up for you, but it starts here. Okay. Imagine yourself having it, right? Imagine yourself being in a place where, okay, this is where it begins. This is where I want to be. And this is how I envision it. And and I'm not going to let anything get in the way of that. Okay. So something rooting up for you, something that you're really passionate about. There's a lot of, even with the Page of Wands, again, as I mentioned, career could be a big focus for you. Career, your ambitions, all of that. Okay. So I really like this. Again, a lot of y'all may be planning travel. There may be something with travel involved here. The other thing is you're just on the brink of transformation. One of the things I love about the Page of Wands is you see the pyramids in the background. I call them resurrection machines. Okay. And it is a page. So it's almost like, he is the youngest in the royal court, but he's still in the royal court. He holds a lot of power. And so there is a sense of you transforming. You even see the salamanders all over his tunic here. So you're in the process of, there's something that you want and you're not going to let anything hold you back from getting it. You got the 7 wands in your challenge area. So when I say that, you're not going to let anything get in the way of you getting what you want. Don't get in your own way. Okay? Because when I look at your entire spread, there is a sense of maybe not seeing eye to eye with other people, and maybe, Mars in Leo is, the king. It's that bold energy, that confident energy, the spotlight. I want the spotlight. It's all on me. Okay. This is a Leo card. It's in your challenge area, but just the fact that you have Mars, we all have Mars in Leo right now, right. So there is a sense of, is there something that you could be unintentionally getting in your own way about, because you also have the devil in your crown? Recognize that, okay? Are people trying to tell you something, but you're like, nope, not going to listen to you? Take a moment to think about it, okay? I'm not saying you have to listen to them. Just say, like, have a moment if you feel that there is something that is, maybe they're the ones that are also making you feel like you're getting your own way for some reason, making you feel not confident, maybe making you feel defensive about something. If you feel that, have a moment. Just think about it. Think about it. You got Chiron trying Mercury. So it's a great time to communicate. Remember, with healing words. All right. Now, the other thing is, someone could be in your way. Someone could be just like not seeing eye to eye. Remember, just be very open-minded here, because you're going to be fine. All right. Now, with the devil in your crown, this is where that partnership energy really comes in. All right. You see the two people from the Lover's card chained to the devil. So there is a sense of codependency here. There's, the devil is also like addictions, obsessions, bad behaviors, all of that. So just keep that in mind. It is in your crown. So there may be something here, because it is in your crown, that you want to go back to, that it's not good for you. Okay. It could be a former lover that, again, a lot of people coming back from your past. All right. So very possible here, but it could be also something in your head. You're like, all right, so that is something that didn't work out for me, but I really loved it. I really, 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 really loved it. So just remember, see the big picture. That's all you got to do. And just break those chains, right? Break those chains. Have that breakthrough that you need. All right. Know that you are moving in this new direction. Do you want to bring this energy with you, right? You also have the Three of Swords and the root of your spread. So there's another reference to, if you are here for partnerships, relationships, remember, you still have some activity in that area of your life for, pretty much like the first week. You do have the Three of Swords here with the devil in your crown. So there really could be something here that does happen where it's like, let's say, for instance, like you have I don't know, you go on a date and it just didn't turn out to be the way that you wanted it to be. And because you're just like, screw that. I'm going to call up, Bobby or Rick or what, like a lover from the past, and y'all get together or something like that. Could be a situation, to be honest, with the retrogrades. And remember, it's like, there's a lot of retrogrades, okay? All the outer planets still, well, not all, like we got Uranus, right? That's in your side. We have, Jupiter's retrograde as well. You got Mercury, you got Mars in shadow. Anyway, all I'm saying is that there could be something here that has this big emotional impact that's inspiring you to do something that may be a little bit defensive. And it could be also something where it's like, all right, I'm thinking of doing this, has had such a profound impact on me. I'm now thinking of doing something that, like, it's, even if you have like a breakup, like you just stay in bed for 3 weeks eating ice cream and gummy bears, and you've got your psychic on speed dial, things like that. Do you know what I mean? All right, now Six of Pentacles in your future is telling you, like, you're going to be fine. You're going to be good. This is six. It's harmonizing. It's, this beautiful energy. This is everything balancing your favor. Everything that you felt that you were lacking, you're getting. Okay. There's all this support. So again, keep your lines of communication open. All right. So this is really great. This is also Pentacles. So money, finances. Remember, you have a lot of financial activity that's happening for the last 2 weeks of the month, but you've also got, if you could be in a place where you're inspired to help other people, support other people, but this is generosity as spirit, right? This is gratitude, generosity. When I say generosity, you need that inspired action, right? You actually need to, for instance, like if there was like a GoFundMe, it can exist and you can see it and you can say like, oh, that's great. That's so cool. I love that. Or you can have that inspired action to donate. All right. And that makes the difference. Do you know what I mean? So keep that in mind. I feel like you're going to be inspired to do something where you're supporting others, or it could be the other way around where there's some things that you let go, you come through in this high vibration frequency, and you get all this, you attract everything that you want in the sense of like support and gratitude and spiritual wealth. Okay. Let's get to your stuff. Taurus, I can't believe like that happened. Oh my gosh, how much time? Okay. So I'll stop. So Taurus, if you like this reading, it would be great if you'd like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. And I'm actually, what's really funny is that I am filming this. What do you say? Well, Uranus is, so I don't know if you know, but I'm an Aquarius, and so Uranus has been a little like the past few days, and that rules my fourth house. So home matters, landlords, things like that. And so anytime Uranus is a little things like that'll happen. She's been like, we've already had 5 chats. They're doing construction, and I told them I need these hours, or anyway, I'm not even gonna, why am I but this is what I talk about, like have conversations, be communicative. Oh my goodness. All right, so Taurus, let's get to your stuff. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be fine, you're gonna be good. There's definitely going to be a lot of communication that's happening, and I would like for you to communicate, because it means again, just the Devil and the 3 of Swords is coming up really strong for me. So again, if there is something that doesn't go your way, or if you feel like someone's in your way, or you feel like that you're being defensive about something, you maybe think about it. Like, do I really need to be defensive about something? Because you may feel a little bit vulnerable, but remember, it's okay to feel vulnerable about certain things, as long as you use that energy in a way where I'm gonna like open myself up so I can receive support, right? And so I can even give support, and I can grow from this. Anyway, let's keep going. You got the 6 of Wands, really great. This great for you. I already feel like you're already going through a moment. Like I already literally just said, for the next 19 years, you're going to be a lot more famous. You're going to be a lot more recognized. You're going to get a lot more recognition. And I feel like it's already happening for a lot of Tauruses. I feel like a lot of y'all are feeling it. I feel like a lot of y'all want that. And that could be that inspired action that you take, right? With the Page of Wands and the 6 of Wands. And actually, you did get the 6 of Wands in your last week's reading. You did. Okay, so there you go. Now, you have the 2 of Pentacles here, okay? In your external factors area. So big thing is like make some decisions. Make the decision that you need to make about something. It feels like you just need to prioritize something for things to like just come together. And yes, it can have to do with finances and money. That's what Pentacles are, and wealth, but Pentacles are a physical reality as well. And so it's just really, for me, it just feels like there may be a little bit of adjustments that you have to do, and it might have to do with someone else in your life along on your journey. It may be a decision that you're making together, something that you need to prioritize, but maybe even like a financial planner or something. But there is something here where there is someone else where let's again have those lines of communication open, okay? Because one thing that may be happening here is that if you are seeing someone in your life, like again, it can be a lover, it can be your partner, it can be a child, it can be a business partner, colleague, whatever it is. If you are seeing them as like not being supportive, or maybe they're being a little like with Mars and Leo, and you're being on the defensive, you could even be on the offensive here. But whatever it is, do you know their full story? But they may be taking on a lot. So remember, just keep those lines of communication open. Now you got the 2 of Cups here, so that's wonderful. That's wonderful. A lot of y'all are finding these special bonds with other people. Other people are going to be a big part of your life, right? So this is almost like a lot of this journey is moving into a place where you feel that connection with someone else. Okay, it could be someone brand new. Maybe that's what you are hoping for. Maybe that's the thing that you're manifesting. Continue to move in that direction. This is the soulmate card, the twin flames card in layman's terms, right? The two of cups here, but so much passion. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be platonic. There could be something here, colleague, whatever it is. It's just, you even see the lion here, just the winged lion, so much passion. But, really, Hermes is attributed to this. Hermes is, Mercury, right? So remember, Mercury is all about communication. Lastly, Page of Swords. Okay, so yeah, there is something here where there could be this bright, brilliant new way of thinking about something. All right, there also could be a message that you're getting that is going to inspire you to move forward in this direction. There's really something here compelling you to move in this new direction. There's something there for you. And I'm not saying you have to drop something to have something completely new. All I'm saying is like there could be like adjustments or even just an upgrade, but there's this like new direction that I feel is really great and something that you may be compelled to explore a lot more, especially with that Page of Swords. He's a sponge. A Page of Swords, he's a big sponge, all right? But I love the fact you got these two pages, the Six of Pentacles. I love the fact that you had this New York City experience with me, of me yelling at my landlord. I know I'm like whispering now because I know she's going to knock on one of these windows now. Anyway, what can I say? What can I say? Great day, great day. All right, so listen, Taurus, y'all amaze me. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. Oh, and next week, okay, so we're at December. We're gonna do December. Okay, Taurus. So as you know, that's gonna be a really, really big month. There's a lot happening in December. I cannot even begin to tell you what's happening. There's so much happening. We do kick it off with the new moon in Sagittarius again. Finances, love, all of that. Big. You're moving into like a lot of activity in those areas of your life. Anyway, Taurus, y'all are amazing. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye bye.